Hey, 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 welcome in, everybody. We're here for another day of exciting matches. We've got starting off here with the Queen of the Hill match. Chris, why did you break the screen?
Oh, it's the fan.
That's it. Okay, anyway, so we're here for the Queen of the Hill. I'm in the booth with Mr. Chris G.
Hello. How you guys doing today? Thanks for joining us, and thank you,
They can't
Kendall.
answer, but I can. I'm doing good.
They could chat.
That's true. They can answer. How are you doing?
How was your Thanksgiving? 8 viewers.
Share, by the way. That would be really helpful.
We do appreciate it. Get out there, grab the link, send it to Facebook, put it on your public profile and your favorite pool groups.
I'm not quite sure where they went, but we're trying to get their attention here. They just aren't paying attention.
Got it.
There, we got it. And they're off.
So they legged for the game already, and they chose, looks like race to 8, which
looks
would be
like 10 ball.
Okay.
Oh, we
got
have
the
applause
juniors,
starting.
yeah.
Yeah, the juniors
That's
getting their cash payouts over there.
It's cool seeing the juniors all around the table.
Wow, this is a good leg. Yeah.
Wow, they're going to need a ref for that one.
No, I think Amanda got that, just barely.
Seems like they figured it out, yeah. Amanda, I saw her at State. I also played her a couple of months ago. She's a very good player.
Yeah, solid. Her and Kelly both. They're both.
For sure,
very good players. I know Kelly was
probably
won
at
something
State too.
Yeah, I just saw. You see so many posts. I don't ever remember what they actually won, but I know she was either on a team or won some singles or possibly with her husband, who we're going to see a little bit later, Jason.
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
He's the knight.
Nice
Challenger. Yep. They requested because they both fell pretty much because the queens, is kind of tougher to fill.
Well, if they both win, they'll be here every week as a couple. And then if the Queens match finishes early, they can always play in the weekly 8-ball tournament as well while they wait for their husband.
Yeah, and that is kind of the cool part. This tournament is such a good tournament every Sunday that we have in-house. So if you haven't
can't
made
beat
it
it
down, make sure you do.
I do like that we're playing rotation.
Yeah. Yeah, both of these players are – I think the women that are stronger position players
Right.
prefer it.
I prefer rotation.
Because I think they have a definite advantage over some of the women players who don't have as much control.
Right.
Who would prefer 8-ball.
Because you have to go for the one. You both have to go for the one, then the two, all sequential. There's no plan B, plan C, like 8-ball. Although I've argued with plenty of people saying which game is harder, which one takes more precision, and
Well,
you can go on and on and on.
You don't really argue.
No, it's more of a
like
friendly debate.
Right.
Friendly debate.
Not much to argue. Should be nice if he glanced into that 10-5-6, I think, setting on this 2.
Ooh.
Well, she definitely got over there. She kind of mixed up the balls there, put the 4 behind the 7 a bit.
It's going to be tricky going from the 1 to the 2 here.
Let's just take a quick look at the overhead while Amanda looks at this for a second. At 5-6, I think they both probably go.
Yeah, in the upper.
Well, it's real close, I think. Amanda does not really have a shot at the 1 here. I didn't realize she was hooked.
Yeah,
Hooked
the 2 is a
holes.
really big ball there.
Well, here we go. Massey shot. She's got the stroke to do it. I was watching her earlier. Oh, just a little more force to that. Would have got a little further down table before it rotated in.
To be honest, I just don't like the 4-ball. Even if you make the 1 and the 2 and the 3, you got to really plan ahead for the 4 to the 5. It's a difficult rack.
So the 4 to the 5, I would agree. The 4 you can make, no problem.
Right.
5 does go on the side though, so that does make it a little bit easier. So you could play the 4,
Right,
and then just come across to play the 5 in the side. But then it's tricky on the 6 again. So yep, I think you're absolutely correct. It's the delicate spot in the rack.
Oh, center pocket on the 2.
Long here, she's going to have to send the cue ball moving here.
Yeah, because you got to come around now for
yeah,
the
you
4.
kind of want to run into the 10 again, in my opinion. I think if you can come 3 rails long here.
It's a fun shot.
Run into that pack. She just got
Oh.
so much on that ball.
A lot of top.
She's having no problem getting rotation. Take a look at that again. Kelly pushing that around. Just straightened it out a little too much off that second rail. It is new cloth, so you get kind of some of those spins that she
Right.
might not be used to.
Takes a little getting used to, that's for sure. But it's very fun, and the tables are amazing. New balls, new tables.
Yeah, John was great. The guy that helped
Oh, from Diamond?
from Diamond. Yeah,
Yeah, he was
amazing.
cool.
Yeah,
Real laid back, got the job
Yeah.
done.
good guy. What's she doing here?
I think she can just maybe snick the 4.
Did she not have ball in hand? What did I miss?
Might have been a safety attempt just to kind of break things up. She didn't like where the 5 and the 6 were.
I see. Well, she opened it up.
Looking at the 5, I still don't see a home for it. Maybe in the side. Hard to hold that ball, though, for it.
It's if you were going to play safe, I think you would have got closer.
I think,
I'm not
obviously
sure
she
what
wanted to
that
come
was.
around that.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
They're used to it.
Yeah, right. I know it's my morning clear out.
It's kind of like when somebody yawns, though, because now I feel like I got to do
Yeah,
the same thing.
I don't think clearing your throat's contagious. Just yawning.
I don't know. Anything that makes you think. All right, so she does have this. She's jacked up over the ball, so tough, especially when you're not 6 foot.
And then to get good position on the 5 is
Well, she's going to get a roll. Well, maybe.
might see a pretty thin cut. Does the 5 go in the upper right though? That's what's been slowing both players down. I think neither one wants to open this up.
Yeah, the 5, I don't think it goes past the 6, but I could be wrong. We could look from the overhead, too.
If it does, it's very close. Elects to play safe.
And, yeah, it's hard to say there, too. What do you think?
Another swerve. Got to watch the hit on the 8. Oh, just snick the 10. I'm going to steal some of MH's words.
Snicked?
Yeah.
Snick's a good word. Hey, thank you guys for sharing. We really appreciate everybody being here on the
We do.
open stream.
Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining us this holiday weekend.
The thing about Thanksgiving and all those functions is they're only great for so long, and then it's like, man,
Yeah.
we lived together long enough.
Yeah, right. It's like, well, for a lot of people, it's more of a hustle and bustle, and then it's like, everybody went home. You know?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, she tried to play it out to get back out there for the
Ladies
6.
are getting their nerves out here, I think.
Brand new Super Pro Aramith Super Pros.
It all plays so nice. So
It's great.
No, I'm not going to bring it up.
I really do enjoy these new tables. I hope they stay clean and in good condition.
So you can quote this because MH knows this.
Uh-oh.
I have spoken. I very, very rarely put my foot down and say, this is going to happen.
I have spoken.
Correct. I told him every day 1 hour of pool maintenance on these tables.
I mean,
that's what I'm willing to spend to have the tables maintained.
right. You know what you got to find is a young buck that wants to learn how to play pool. Every pool hall has one. They clean the tables. They help out for some free table time. What happened to that?
It's expected now. There's a difference.
I just remember, I mean, I used to bust my butt,
You
to
got
play.
it. I want it. You need to give it to me.
Yeah, right.
That's
Ooh,
a great shot.
Beautiful shot.
Pulled it straight back across, so really controlled her cue ball well on that shot. Oh, I'm experimenting with something. That's right. Now, if this works the way I think it does, we're going to see the last 2 shots
Nice.
consecutive for the replay. You got to look into this because it's something new. Oh, see, you just miss it. And then I screwed up and didn't get the other shot in either, I don't think.
Well, it all benefits the highlight reels, and I think a lot of people enjoy those because it takes a 3.5-hour match, breaks it down to about 20, and you get to kind of get blips and blurbs and highlights of each match.
I ruined it. I didn't get either one of those shots now because I tried for both. But what happened in the match before,
Sure.
and I don't remember whose it was, but I hit a replay,
Right.
and we actually got like an extended replay.
Oh.
So it took both, like when it showed it on the preview, it showed both shots. Like
Oh, okay. So if you hit the replay button before the other one ends, maybe you get an extended one?
I think, but it like cuts. You know what I mean? Like it
Oh,
went and then
right.
it stopped and it cut.
Probably
and then it went to
does.
the other one.
Yeah, it probably stops the first one hard and then moves to the second one. That makes sense.
But it was cool.
Yeah. It works good when you're trying to do shot by shot. Like I did that during the challenge match you had where I wanted to catch the last few shots, right? So that people who watched it had a full picture of what happened.
Yeah, great.
Nothing worse than watching the highlights and not knowing who won.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty apparent. Still a little tender.
Oh, well, I'm talking overall, not just your match.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But Dave played good. For sure.
He played very consistently, kind of waited for the moments,
Yeah, and got him. I gave him plenty of them. So. Gave him plenty of moments.
Oh, the old scratch in the side technique. Ball in hand.
But I think he hit the word on the head. He played very consistent through the whole match.
He did, yeah. It seemed, there's a couple moments where he was a little upset, but he kept everything under control and just worked through it pretty quickly. And yeah, I was thinking this too, the 1-4-ball combo, and hopefully the 1 doesn't drop as well. And then you got to get back to the 2.
It comes to that 9-ball I hung to go up 23-21.
Yeah.
That was it. And then he won the next. I didn't shoot again until he was on the hill.
Right.
So I missed that,
There's a couple of key moments there for sure.
And there were a million prior to that.
And if anybody's interested, that challenge match is on YouTube. It was on Saturday. We got the highlight reel out there. We got the full match out there. It's free. You can go watch it later today if you like.
My luck, it'll be the most viewed match ever. No, it was a good match. It was probably okay to watch. I think we dogged a few, but
yeah, no. I mean, it was a solid match. MH and I had a good time in the booth. Never seemed to drag on. I mean, 9-ball, you both played fast, or a couple of player breaks at the maximum. It was a very good match.
Almost. No, it was good.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, obviously you want to win, so you're a little biased.
Yeah.
Can always rematch them.
Well, and I knew, everybody was talking, saying how David, doesn't like, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, Dave plays all the time right now.
He does.
He's playing continuously. I knew that was going to be a tough match.
He's in every weekly.
Yeah, he
He's
plays
in state
constantly.
tournaments. He goes to Shepherds. He travels.
Yeah, correct. Yep. So
A little more in stroke, a little more in tune.
Yeah, and it's not even about that. You're just going to play good, consistent pool that way. You know what I mean? And
right.
I was killed with inconsistent pool, and that comes from not playing consistently. You just always have to be playing. And that's why I knew that was going to be a tough match. And it was. It proved to be really tough. I had plenty of opportunities where I could have just blown it open.
Yeah, we all noticed there was, but these pockets, right? I mean, they're tight.
Yeah, a couple of shots got me for that.
If they rattle, I mean, that's it, right? They leave them right
He
in there.
gave me one or two that way, too.
Right.
Same thing. And you almost felt it. You could feel it coming just because it was that shot. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Whatever. Okay, I'm done.
No, it's tough. I mean, you're a very competitive person.
It was a good match.
I mean, it's tough. It's going to take you a few days.
Yeah, right. Oh, here, we got people talking. Good, we can move on. Kelly and I played Wednesday doubles and rapping. I don't know what rapping is, but ended up chopping for first. Oh, he was telling me. That's what it was. He was telling me what she just won recently, I think.
Ah, okay. Was that the state tournament? I know she was here.
It was probably ACS. Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I saw pictures, and I knew she had played.
Look at that shot.
Yeah, it's great. Here's the tester.
I'm just slow. I'm just rolling this in.
Yeah, that's right.
Taking the harder shot on the 10.
Nothing special.
Oh.
These pockets are definitely tighter.
Yeah, they don't funnel in. They funnel out.
Yeah, they definitely are tighter. Diamond did a good job making these a pro cut table.
Which they should be. I mean, these aren't league cut. They're brand new. Defined as pro cut. And they get smaller and smaller as you get in the mouth.
Amanda going as far as calling the 10. Tapping the pocket there.
Where's she taking that?
In the corner.
Okay.
She's just going to cut
the
it.
Natural.
Yep. Oh, no.
She had a good smooth stroke on that. Really looks smooth.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. She jumped up. You watch her come out of this shot before
I didn't catch
she even
that.
shot it. She came up through with her stroke when she shot that ball.
And that'll do it. That's all it takes.
There's something weird. We'll look at it again. It's a good shot by Kelly, putting it down. Going to take it to 2 games. Take a quick look and see. She just looks off center or off balanced or something when she hit that ball.
Little nerves.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I'm the last one.
Well, we are on rack 3. Kelly's up 2-0 in a race to 8. This is BCAPL rules. Cue ball fouls only.
Is that all you got?
Yeah. Well, you distracted me.
That was like seconds. Right, like
the technical jargon,
Yeah.
Are they playing with 3 foul rule?
I don't know that answer. Usually we get a little bit earlier start. So
Yes, we do.
ask some of these things.
Well, here,
yeah, we have there.
It's a holiday weekend.
Look at that. Made the one. You're like these new age people that take a birthday week.
No, I'm old school.
It's a holiday weekend.
Remember
It's
old school? Like you would get a whole
Yeah.
week off for Christmas, a whole week off for Thanksgiving. Work doesn't expect that anymore. Now they want you there like the day after. We barely get, Friday off now. Thursday's over. Get back to work.
Right. Philip basically saying she was trying to spin it in, which I would agree with.
The natural.
Decelerating and pushing to the rail. So she was trying to spin the ball in and didn't actually get any rotation on it. Ooh, Kelly overcutting that one a little bit.
See if we got the questionnaires for these fine ladies.
There's one.
I got to find Amanda. I wonder if she's on the old list because I know she was here before. I do believe that Amanda has played before.
I don't think I was here for that match, though.
No, it was probably Patrick and I, or maybe even MH.
Nice shot. Kelly
Oh, there she is. Got it.
drains it.
Yeah, Amanda's from Watertown. Kelly's from Nakusa.
Watertown, she must have started playing around with Dean Raisler.
I bet. Small little pool family we have in the Midwest. Everybody knows everybody for the most part. The good and the bad.
Uh-oh. Well, she's not going to like that, I don't think.
Yeah, this one's a little tricky. I don't know.
Safety, I think. Here, trying to
Smarter
get
to play
6.
safe than try to carom the 10.
Oh, she's calling it. She's got to draw this more than she thinks. Yeah.
Yeah, if the 2 didn't, or if the 4 didn't move that extra inch, it would have been a little easier. So, by the way, I got tons of people messaging me about the difference between kiss, billiard, and carom. There are definitional differences.
Sean, why do you want to play? And we're calling him the Max, Mad Apple Extreme.
Yeah, Max Bet.
Max Bet.
Get on down.
Match.
We don't have a sign up for that. That's more of a you reach out to somebody and, we'll make it
Well,
happen.
Robbie said he wanted to play the winner.
He did.
And there was another smart aleck on there that said he would play the winner or the loser.
Well, let's reach out to Robbie. See if he's willing to lay down. I think Robbie'd do all right. I mean, he plays pretty good in the Kings.
Yeah, I'm thinking that'd be like a once every month match.
Yeah.
Once a month Saturday type.
It's
match.
definitely exciting because there's a lot more on the line. And it's just a one and done for the most part.
And I like that too.
For the people that don't want to come every week or maybe just want to
bet
a little bit
I don't
more.
want to do that for $500.
No. I think you got to have, whoever works the challenge matches out. I mean, it should be a minimum of $1,000.
Yeah, I mean, I know Tom McCluskey said he would come and play if it was for $1,000.
Yeah, there
I'd
you
love
go.
To see Tom come out.
You ain't going to get a lot of these guys out of their recliner for less than $1,000.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's no reason really. I mean, for that.
Right. One day event. Right. Long race.
I didn't come up with that, by the way. Right. So do you know who everybody that does streaming has modeled themselves from? You got to know this.
It goes back.
Ray Hansen.
Okay.
Ray Hansen
Sure.
is, if you're streaming from a computer,
right,
of any sort,
right,
a pool match,
Ray Hansen.
Ray Hansen.
Someone did mention that.
Yeah,
they said I
he's
sounded
the man.
like Ray Hansen. I didn't know who that was.
Oh, he's awesome. He's the one that came and he streamed Bustamante.
Oh, yeah. What's his company?
It's God. I'm so sorry. That
I saw him. I remember
put me on
shaking
the
his hand
spot.
now and talking to him for a minute.
Well, it's ridiculous that I'm blanking on this. It's being old. Oh, for crying
I see it.
out loud.
I see. I'm sorry for putting you on the spot because it's right on the tip of my tongue too, tip of my brain. Someone out in chat world,
Yeah,
tell us who
somebody
Ray
tell us.
Hansen's streaming service. What's the name of it?
But anyways, Ray's terrific, and I saw Ray at Derby. I mean, he's the original,
The
and
OG.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
So yeah, those new single game matches I think it'll be fun, one-offs. I like the reoccurring, seeing somebody see how long they can run a.
I enjoy the high-end matches, the challenge matches with lots of pressure, the king of the hill. There's definitely something to that.
And that's not to say because we've had some great matches in these
for
lower
sure.
divisions too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not knocking them.
No, right, I know. I just want to be clear. People
Right.
take things the wrong way, so I just want to make sure.
Well, on a scale from 1 to 10,
Yeah.
would you rather commentate a match between Shane Van Boning and Sky Woodward or me?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, no, I agree, and it's just about different things, I think that these are great and a lot of fun because we will see some mistakes and we can talk about stuff a little bit.
For
more
sure. You
that
can
way.
learn more from this.
Yeah.
It's real pool.
Pool Action TV, thank you very much.
That's it.
And that's Jeff Gerald Martin. Nice to see you, buddy.
Ah, JGM.
It's
Glad to have you.
It's got it. I'm just guessing. Maybe it's not. Pool Action TV.
That'd be cool if it is. I like Jeff. He's at every state tournament I go to. Always
Big
a pleasure
truck,
to talk to.
That's right, Sean. I said that in the beginning. I said big truck, but then I retracted because I didn't know how many people would know. Ray was big truck.
The Pool Action TV was Big Truck?
No, that's Ray.
Oh, Ray. I'm mixing them up.
We'll
I'll have to do a wiki.
Big truck.
There's quite a few out there.
He's got amazing matches, though. He's got an in with all the players, or a good share of them, just because he's been around for so long too. You know,
right?
So they want to play with him too.
Makes sense. I mean, he's got a good model that's been working for a long time.
Earned, yep. And I just remember when he came here with Boosty, like how casual he was. He's like, he's got his cameras, and he's like, I'm like, well, what do you need? He's like, I don't know. Like right here looks pretty good.
Yeah, just set it up. One or two cameras, call it a day.
And it turned out great.
The ultimate keep it simple. Oh, kind of bouncing around with this 8-ball. This might be the chance Amanda's been looking for to get on the board here.
I think both of them just need to slow down a half a tick, and that doesn't mean much coming from me, but they both just look rushed just a little bit. Kelly is way underrated, says Mr. Coad.
449? Hard to say.
I mean, I would agree with that. I mean, but
Women's Masters are in the 500, though, so they have a different scale.
Yeah, a little bit.
Whether or not that's right or not, I'm not here to debate that. I'm just saying I know Women's Masters are up in the 500s, 525s, where Men's Masters are up in the 650s.
So just by watching, my guess is that Amanda plays on championship cloth.
I would think so.
Because her adjustments
where's this going to go?
They just aren't spinning.
Well, yes.
And that's the biggest difference I noticed between the HR that's on here now and the championship cloth that we were playing on.
Well, and a lot of people are saying, this cloth, once it settles in, gets a little chalk in the rails, it's going to grab a little more. I don't know how much truth there is to that.
Yeah, I mean, it's real. They stop getting that slide that they have when you first get them.
I love that slide.
Yeah, I like
draw.
it too. A little bit of a delay.
It's good for draw. Like on the table. On the rails, you're sorely disappointed when you try to put left or right, unless you hit it proper speed. It's just a whole different game. It's the way the game probably should have been played from the beginning, but
got supporters there by both these players.
You got Tammy sitting there, and the light's on the way. But Tammy, wasn't she the current queen? Who won last week? Kelly?
Tammy was the current. No, Kelly Nickel.
Yeah, okay. So Kelly couldn't make it this week.
Correct. So
the other
she's
Kelly.
done now.
Okay.
She's retired her. So we just keep going from here.
Right on. So, yeah, 2 new. We didn't mention that, so that might be interesting for the viewers, is Kelly Nichols stepped down. She was the current queen, most likely because of Thanksgiving or holiday, family, whatever. And we got 2 new.
Oh, and she had a terrific idea. She talked to me about, should we talk? We'll just tell everybody about it. Why not? So, like poker chip key ring type deal.
Yep.
We're going to have some of those made up so that people can collect them every time that they win.
Yep, I do remember that. I told her to talk to you.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a great idea.
It is. She's a marketing person, so these things just come naturally to her.
Yeah.
She had 1,001 ideas. That would be really cool.
But that one I think is really great.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
One for each division as part of the, right? Or is it just queens?
Right. Knights, Jesters, Queens will do that type of thing.
So you get a take home along with the queens. Sometimes they get the chocolate and all the
always
cool
get
stuff.
the chocolate. They get
the baskets.
I usually get them either like the Lindor or
you can see it on the table there. I think.
I could probably go to the game now though. I get distracted. We didn't miss anything except for the break, right?
No, I mean I was still watching it, even from far away.
Yeah, there's 9 on the table, so we must not have missed anything.
2 balls down.
Anyway, so you get either like Lindor, those little round chocolate-filled chocolate.
Yeah, you do a great job with the, the gift baskets and the King of the Hill. I know we've mentioned it 1,000 times, but the Kings, they get a hotel room. For those that say, I'd love to come out, but it's going to be a long night. So now you get a hotel room attached to the pool room. It's not on Sunday anymore, so you can leave Saturday, still have a day off if you're a Monday through Friday.
Plus, they get a free breakfast in the morning, too.
Free
from
breakfast.
The hotel. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's our breakfast.
Right. Yep, Mad Apple's Scratch Kitchen, buffet, and the menu is amazing. I had a Denver omelet. I'm a basic breakfast guy. I just did the American fries and the Denver omelet.
Yep.
Amazing.
Patrick always talks about the skillet.
Yeah, Patrick likes the skillet. Mason got a pizza, breakfast pizza with cheese curds on it. And I was like, whoa. I was like, the only way you're younger. That's why you can
cheese
eat
curds pizza breakfast.
Eggs, cheese curds, all wrapped into one. Look pretty good, though.
All right, Kelly lining up here on this 10-ball shot. Let's see if she can take it down. We'll stay over her shoulder since we can see. Look at that shot.
Perfect.
Wow. Dead center pocket.
3-0 and a race to 8.
There. Take another quick look. She lines it up. And puts her down.
I mean, when the opportunity is there, why not give it a shot?
That was a tough shot, too. I mean, it's not like the 10 was hanging right in the jaw or anything. It was an inch or so out of the pocket. Yeah, did it pretty accurate.
I was trying to aim it from where she was sitting, and it looked like it was going to go wide, but that's the optical illusion of the cameras. It was perfect.
There's Mark West coming in the door.
He's here early. Well, it's 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock.
Yeah, it's noon already.
Yeah.
We got going a little late, remember?
Yeah, we all did.
That's right. The juniors were more important anyways.
Got to wrap them up and make sure they got their tournaments, they got their round robins, they get their rewards for the week.
Hopefully they're making pizza.
Pizza. Get on the horn.
I don't know if they are.
The parents are waiting.
Well, I mean, we did pay out all the money anyway. So they only pay and then they get refunded. So they actually the juniors get cash payouts here, just like every other league.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it doesn't have to be about that, but I mean, it's
right.
About that a little bit.
Well, and they get, and I know how you do that. You give the gift cards, you pretty much get everything back every league.
Yeah.
It's a very nice system. Tuesday league is a little more competitive.
The only thing I do is I purchase the gift cards for everybody out of the league money.
Right.
That way it guarantees at least some money is spent here at the Mad Apple.
Right.
Right?
Which is fine because they're going to come back anyway.
That's what I figure. But it's just a way of having some control.
You're like converting the greens fees into something they can use.
Right.
Which I always thought was a nice idea.
It's a nice try. There was a good thought there by Amanda. Just ended up a little bit further with her cue ball than she would have liked.
Yeah, I'm not liking the 8-ball. And I'm not sure where the 6 goes. And the 2's in a similar situation. Well, that might be the best approach ever.
Sure. We got 3-1. Amanda's got her one game.
Oh, I didn't see that. When did the 1 pop? Was just 3-0. Maybe she forgot to score one of them. Because didn't Kelly just make the combo?
Yeah.
Chatland out there, let us know.
Yeah, somebody's got to be paying attention.
We've been going through all of our marketing information.
2 rails.
Might have missed one.
Oh, boy.
And with these tables, that's possible now. The Z-Bank is on.
Oh, yeah. Incredible. Honestly, these new diamonds bank so perfect.
Just the way they should. Back and forth. So, yeah, I'm still curious.
Start
Are we on the
slapping
fifth
me-
game?
Start slapping me or something. I keep leaving it on that side view.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I figured you liked the side view. Some people like to see the players walking around a little bit more, a little bit zoomed out. Even our overhead, I noticed, Matchroom does a little bit of a zoomed out version too.
Yeah, well, that one's too zoomed out, though.
Right.
Just a little bit.
It is. I'd like to move them all in just a little bit.
I think you keep zooming it out further every time I
Well,
zoom it
remember
in,
when the
you
power
zoom it
goes out, they all reset.
Oh,
So
maybe
you
that's
got to
it.
go through the whole thing again over and over. And I've sent a couple messages to Matt. He's busy.
Mark House, it was 2-1. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, missed that. Thanks, Mark.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, she made she made that 10. I remember that now. Nice and clean. About 2 games back. See, that's why I got a coffee in my hand.
Yeah,
Trying to
I
keep us
need
on
a
our
Mountain
toes.
Dew or a coffee or something. I didn't have time to run to Starbucks for some reason.
Yeah, the juniors.
Darn kids.
You wouldn't have had time anyway. Even if I
I
was on
know,
time, you'd have
I
been
know.
strapped for time.
Yeah, I know. I'm just razzing.
What you guys need is a good coffee bar.
Yeah, good idea. We need more that we can't find people to work at.
Something simple, something like a ninja with
Again,
K-cups.
Amanda is just not able to get something going. Every time she hits a ball, she's either behind something
Right.
or...
It's been frustrating.
Yeah,
to
I
see.
would imagine she's probably getting a little frustrated, but
She seems cool as a cucumber, though.
she's got to move over here a little bit. Yeah.
It's that visual line. Oh, ball in hand, good opportunity. 3-4, 5-10.
Still don't like the 8. 6 goes. 6 goes right between the 7 and the 10.
I like the early 10 here.
Off the 5?
Yeah, but you got to get perfect. You got to shoot the 3, get in position for the 4 so you can slide over for the 5, and then 5-10 combo. Just because it's tough
Of
to get
the
on the
8.
5.
You're saying the 8, right? Oh, the 5?
Yeah, for the combo, the early game. But we'll see where this cue ball stops. I mean, it's,
That's going to be rough.
yeah, almost touching. It's doable, though.
Yeah, I mean, really, I'd play 3 rails around it. She's going to draw it, but I'd go the other way, I think. Held it pretty good, though.
She's got the angle. It's not the easiest shot. But I knew the 8 was tough, and getting to the 5 to the 6, tough.
See if she can make this to get herself halfway home. Oh,
Ooh.
almost. And she took care of the 8.
Oh,
look at
jacked up
again.
shot.
See, look at this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, Amanda, I feel like every time she's got an opportunity, she doesn't really have an opportunity.
Need a good starter shot to build that confidence. Just a nice, a nice straight-in shot or something.
Oh,
Beautiful
what a great
shot.
shot. Come on now. She got a little bit of a roll.
6 does go.
Yeah, she hit the 10, slowed her down just enough to give her a doable shot. So the opposite of what's been happening to her.
Still a tough cut, but
Yeah.
look at that. Nope. Oh.
Jeez. There it is again.
Off the 10 in the side.
I mean, yeah. If you can say there's any advantages, she tightened up the 8 ball a little bit by pushing the 10 in there. So Kelly's got to still get over there to get on it. Is she just drawing here? Or what's she doing? Looks like it.
Well, good
Played
control
from the
there.
bank. Well, she's playing the 8, right? What is she doing?
Oh, I was thinking the same thing. This is
Kelly.
going to be a foul. She called it.
Did it again.
The
Yeah.
funny thing, I was thinking
They
the same
did that
thing.
in practice.
I
They
was-
were practicing, and Kelly did that earlier.
Yeah, but I was thinking the same rotation. I don't know why. Why would that be? Are you 8 ball maybe? You're thinking 8 ball.
don't
Stripe,
know.
stripe, stripe, 8.
I have no idea. I can't believe she did that.
I was thinking the same thing, though. I didn't realize it till you said 8 that it popped in my head. Yeah. That's funny.
Is that 8 off the rail at all? Otherwise, it
Looks like it is a touch. But if it is, it's less than a quarter of an inch.
I was just gonna say that's tough. You can't hit that like that on these tables.
No.
I did that on a 7-ball last night.
I was showing Mason that, and he made him like 10 times in a row. He's like, there's no problem here.
Hey, speaking of the Stonemason, he just won that tournament.
He did.
That casino one for Race Loran. Speaking of Dean Race,
Well, good.
Small world over there.
Yeah, I saw some messages from him. I didn't see the status or what he was doing, so that's good to hear that he took that one down. On the Valley tables, if I remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Speaking of taking it down, Kelly gets that one.
I remember that.
Fortunately, after actually shooting the wrong ball in rotation, she got an opportunity to come back and get back to the table after Amanda had one too tight to the rail.
Yeah, and I don't blame Kelly for shooting that 9 because that's what I was thinking. I don't know why, but mentally I was thinking 9-ball was next as well. I don't know why.
Maybe it was your fault.
Yeah, like I didn't say it vocally, though. Like mentally, I beamed it into her. 7 to the 9. Skip the 8. Like some kind of Star Wars force. I wish I had that kind of control over other players. Miss the 8. Leave it hanging.
All right. Oh, tell me you don't try that.
I don't.
It works. I don't know why you don't.
I should try. Be a little more vocal. Miss the 8. No. While they're shooting it.
I think if you say it out loud, it's not legal.
Yeah, that's unsportsmanlike conduct, I believe.
Right. But you're allowed to think anything you want.
The problem is the older you get, you say what you think. Just slips out.
See, Riley agrees too. I was thinking shoot the 9.
Yeah. What was up with that rotation that like 3 or 4 people other than
Probably more.
Kendall, right? Like we were all thinking go from the 7 to the 9. I don't know
because
why.
I had just said going 7, getting on the 8. I said if there was anything.
Maybe you said it. I'm going to blame you. Maybe earlier you were like, how's she going to get on the 9?
No, I said if there's anything, she tightened up the 8. So
Right.
getting from the 7 to the 8,
Yeah.
it's going to be tough.
Exactly. You did say that. Riley, I don't know, man. They say great minds think alike, but we both had it out of rotation, so.
What do you do here?
Well, she's looking at what, the 2?
Yeah, you got to call something, though.
That'll work.
Yeah,
Unless-
that's as fortunate as she's been. But even if she would get straight old ball in hand here, it wouldn't help her a lot.
This angle's hard to tell, but I don't know if she can carry him into the 10. I don't think so. Yes, she went for it. Needed a little more draw on
and
that.
hooked her.
Yeah, and with reward. It's very rare that you go for the 10 early and you get rewarded.
I don't think I ever shared this. What am I doing? What is going on?
Yep. If you guys could take the link from YouTube, share it to your public profiles and favorite pool groups.
That'd be amazing.
It does help. You know,
A
it only
ton.
takes a second. It's free.
I'm doing it right now. So basically, I went there, went to YouTube, 3 little dots, went to share, go to Facebook, my groups.
See, the problem is when the same person shares all the time, Facebook kind of lowers the importance of it. So we need everybody to help. And, you know, one of these days we'll get a Facebook marketing page back up sooner than later. I keep thinking about that, you know, just a single page.
Riley wants to know when we're going to have the Over the Hill tournament.
At the On the Hill bar.
Oh, we could, yeah. Work with them.
It would be cool to kind of, you know, once they get set up, try to, what's that called, christen? You know, christen the bar with the new tables. Maybe help them out, throw a big tournament.
Hey, I don't think that it limits it, though, in groups.
It doesn't limit it, but less people sometimes see it or click it or thumbs it up. Sometimes you get zero reactions
Maybe
from
they
it.
just don't like us.
Well, they see it so much. It's kind of like,
They do.
you just need other people to share and click, and it's more of an organic thing. It's just how social media works. But if we had a page where, like, Quickfire, the public profile could share something on the page or even the page itself, kind of how Matchroom does it.
Oh.
Matchroom does all their stuff on Facebook, but they don't always stream to Facebook.
Or are we stealing if we do that?
No, that's just how marketing works.
I
That's
see.
social media 101. I mean, I think we did it first.
Right. They just got better at it way quicker.
Yeah, well, we just got kicked off. I mean, we needed an actual business page was the issue, and we never signed up for one.
Oh.
There's a lot of mini rules to this whole thing.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah. We'll definitely get on that. We'll set up a page, do a little marketing, some graphics, and then people can like that and follow that, and they'll get information from that more than us just sharing individually.
Oh.
If it's just tough to start over because we had like 5,000 followers, and you got to start over every single time. I still like to contact Mark Zuckerberg and ask him why.
The Zuck.
Yeah, I've been
You
looking.
think he'll talk to you?
I don't know. He seems like a pretty decent, normal dude if you don't catch him off guard.
When it's not a robot.
Yeah. And that's exactly why we don't get anything from, because you say.
Oh, is that it?
No, I don't
Well,
know.
I mean,
I would assume he's got a sense of
so all
humor.
I'm saying is, truth shouldn't be censored. If he's a robot, we should know he's a robot.
Well, we can always contact Elon. He's like the anti-bully.
The anti-bully. That's funny.
Envelope. Depending on how you look at it, I
Whatever.
guess.
Everybody's way too sensitive. People just got to get over it.
Now the 8, Riley says.
Yeah, right. Oh.
We're out at this time, man.
All right, this is going to work into a safety for Kelly for the most part. Going to leave Amanda a bank, though.
A bank or a very, very thin
You
cut,
could cut it. Yeah.
if you're feeling it. The bank, I think, is more controllable, right? 2 rails back for the 10.
Yeah, I like being able to hit banks with just above center ball, if you can.
On these tables, I found that putting a little bit of follow or top
Looks
helps.
like she
the
might be
aim.
cutting this ball. Yeah, she tried. She going to get lucky? No.
I don't know. This is a tough shot. This is one of those where you're like, I'm going to scratch in the side if I don't hit this right. I'd almost go 3 rails
What?
just for fun.
You would just tap this ball and roll forward for the 10 in the corner.
With these rails?
3 rails.
Yeah, it's dead.
What are
It's
you
wired.
talking about?
Okay, I should just do that. Hey, I made a 3 rail after these new tables came out, after playing bank pool with Mason and Fong, and I feel like everything can be a 2 or 3 railer
They
now.
do. They rail amazing, but yeah.
It's not, the percentage is way lower than what Kelly just shot, so don't listen to me. One of these days, though, we'll have to get, like, I don't know, Frankie and John on a bank pool challenge match or something. Now that we have the scoreboard set up for that. Maybe a shorter race, something just fun, different.
What are you talking about?
Do like a bank pool challenge.
Who?
I don't know. John loves bank pool, so I was
Yeah.
thinking John and maybe Frankie or one of those guys from
no,
Chicago.
Who we should get is Neil.
Yes.
Neil would be, people would enjoy that.
Or Austin Hill.
I'm telling you, I played, and I'm going to, he's losing my match yesterday. Now I'm going to talk about another time I lost. I played him bank pool by the bank, which is my favorite bank pool to play. And
What's the difference on that? By the bank.
by the bank means if I make a 3 railer and you're playing $5 a rail, it's
Oh.
$15.
Oh, okay, more of a ring game bank pool
No,
type
you
of
play
thing.
that
No?
1-to-1.
Okay.
But it
Got
just
it.
gives you the opportunity to play for, like, if I'm down a few rails, I can play a 5 railer.
And then they owe you $25 right there. Boom.
Right, boom. right.
Okay. And then you're back up on top.
So, anyways, I'm playing them, and we're playing 5 a rail. And I'm not kidding you, in an hour, I lost $300. He was up 60 plus
See-
banks, and I was making. That was a clinic.
Yeah.
It was worth every penny.
Right.
I just enjoyed watching him shoot.
I know.
He,
That bank pool
honest to
tournament was great.
Well, I'm telling you, I would put Neil up on a bar box anyways, and banks against anybody in the world, I think.
Well, didn't he take
Never seen
first or
anybody
second
bank
in the
like
bank
him.
pool tournament as well?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean,
It was like him and Michael.
it's different
something.
when you're just standing there watching it, though.
Yeah. No, I had a really good time playing that. That's why I ended up playing Frankie, and super nice guy. You know, knew I was a beginner, knew I was the underdog in the whole tournament.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And he, you know, he gave me a couple lessons while we were playing. You know, and you don't get that very often. Ended up actually winning a game in our match, which was enough for me. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you got to make 5 banks. You can't scratch.
Well,
It's
Frankie
tough.
plays great. Yeah.
He does, yeah. So I mean, that was eye opening. So I urge everybody out there to go play some bank pool once in a while. I think it kind of opens your eyes to the rail systems and it builds your confidence. And then when you see a straight in shot, you're like, wow, this is nothing compared to what I've been shooting.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all about confidence building. You know, so work in some bank pool. Maybe some one pocket.
My eyes, the camera, or is that rack crooked?
Looks pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah, from
I mean,
the
I
right
know-
side
I
it
know
looks
it's not
okay.
on purpose.
Yeah, looks okay.
Well, doesn't really matter.
Just tilt your head a little to the left.
I'll just look at it from this side. I won't name any names, but I can always tell when one of my waitresses is working.
You hear glasses dropping?
Yeah, like seriously, every time. It's ridiculous, honestly. It makes me laugh every time, though, because it's so consistent. It's probably one of the most consistent things in
I
my
thought that was a
restaurant.
rack, but no, it was a tray. This view brought to you by Cutthroat Q Sports. I'm actually
Ready to
subbing
go.
for Brad at the Silver Spur this Thursday.
Did we leave again? What's going on?
No,
Oh, there. She's just looking. I see.
really thinking this through because there's no shot on the 2. So she called push. She wanted to think about what she was doing, maybe tie the 6 and 7 up.
Going to give, honestly, Amanda the best look at the table she's had.
Yeah, but I think since neither one of these players has been consistently running more than 4 balls, I think they're feeling pretty good about just leaving an open table.
Supkiss.
Sup, Goose? Are you off your roof for the 13th time? I think you better get a professional to look at that thing at this point.
That's a rocker.
It's a rocker?
He said, is she off her roof?
Oh, yeah, off a rocker.
Just kidding, Supkiss. This is a joke.
Oh.
Jester Jack. Cutthroat is a fun billiards game. That is also. Yeah.
It is fun until you play TK and he tells you the rules are backwards.
What does that mean? You got to shoot your own balls?
Yeah. And you can't make your own, like the others, to get a shot on yours. It changes the whole game.
Yeah, it's different.
It's interesting. It's a cool way to play it. You can do it either way. I prefer the other way, though, where you have to shoot the other 10 balls in to win.
See, I must have reminded when I just shared. Did you see my post, Supkiss? Is that how you got on here?
Subkiss knows.
Well, I know she does, but
Maybe. Did you share it on Quickfire? Because if people follow that, they'll get a notification in their feed.
yeah.
And then from there, you share that to other places.
Yeah, that's kinda
Yeah,
how I
that's-
did it.
I don't have a public profile. I don't think I'm cool enough for one.
I don't either.
Well, you know, maybe if I can get my rating over 550, maybe I'll get one.
Well, I just seem to do nothing but lose lately, but you know,
Yeah, but you're trying
gotta-
hard matches though.
you got to play though.
Yeah,
Well, but I mean, I don't play.
you don't.
Not like it. I mean, if I didn't have this place and I was single, or I had
You
a
wouldn't
wife
have
that
a
was
place to
into it,
play,
Yeah.
so there'd be an issue there.
Right.
right? So first you need a place to play. So you got that. Check. Now you can play. Isn't it easy to play pool while you're running 18 businesses?
Yes, I'm telling you. Every shot she misses, she's missing because it's not throwing the way
Right.
she's expecting it. So she
relies on the throw. You know, the running English to curve, squirt the ball, make it thinner. And you can tell she puts a little twist in her backstroke, too, for that. Well, it worked out for her. She's got ball in hand.
Yeah, except for look at the 6-7. If you're on the rail down here, maybe you can make that shot.
Karam.
Yeah, maybe.
I think I said that right.
What?
So the definition is it's a carom if the cue ball hits something twice. It's a kiss or a billiard if an object ball hits something twice.
I just say what's caroming, and then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, something's caroming off of something else, right? And that's the debate, right? I mean, I'm telling you, my
who's
inbox.
debating this with you?
You know what? I'm not naming names, but let's just say I've got about 5 to 10 followers, not haters. And they're constantly correcting my language.
Really?
But the cool thing is I'm learning from it, and they're not wrong. It really is just, when you mix in English pool, Chinese pool, and American pool, there's tons of different words for the same thing. Did you know that a carom in England is called a cannon?
A cannon?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, nobody knows that.
Did you know that a draw shot in England is called a deep screw?
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
I learned that from MH yesterday.
Yeah.
I also learned that he likes tea and crumpets.
What?
Yes. He enjoys himself a tea and crumpet every once in a while.
He was just messing with you.
I don't know. No, tea and crumpets. It's a biscuit, a savory biscuit.
Savory.
Yeah, savory, not sweet. Oh, we need someone to watch a shot.
Oh.
I guess that's
you're
me.
Closest to the door. Do you want a camera? Hey, if you see a waitress, send over a Mountain Dew, would you?
I'll do that as well.
All right, Chris is going to come out there to referee this shot. Oh, never mind. Well, I tell you, she didn't come out terrible on that. She definitely could have been worse off. But she did leave Amanda a shot. It's a makeable one. It's not a scratch. She just has to roll this ball forward. But you got to kind of hit it because I think you're going to go back and forth here to get back over to the 7. I want to thank everybody for joining us on the open stream, and if you have gone out and shared, we appreciate that. But make sure you like and subscribe also to the YouTube channel, part of the way that we keep all this running for free. Mark Bell says he's on his way to play in the 8-ball tournament. Amanda deciding to go for the safety. And I think she might have rolled too far and left Kelly a shot on this 6. Must be close. She's jacking up a little bit, suggesting she's trying to spin it around the 10. Well, she must not have had it at all. And she's going to give Amanda finally probably the best shot I've seen Amanda have. To be honest. All right, leaving herself a pretty nice angle here to be able to just follow forward and around for the 8.
Well, they didn't need a ref after all.
Oh, boy. She drew back on that ball. That's going to make it a bit tougher.
The deep screw?
She did, yeah.
This doesn't even bank. So this is one of those hit
Yeah,
the rail
she's gotta
first.
cut it, yeah.
I like these.
Do you?
Well, from the Valley tables. You have to hit the rail first with,
Well, she is going to
Running
pocket
English.
that in the side.
inside, I mean.
And it's an option here. So for those of you who may not know 8-ball, or I'm sorry, 10-ball. Jeez.
Shoot the 8.
Shoot the 8. If you don't know 10-ball, if you slap in the ball, your opponent has the right to give you the shot back. So technically, Kelly could say to Amanda to shoot this shot if she didn't like it. But
I don't
obviously,
think. Yeah, you got to go
that's
for
not
it.
happening. Oh, boy. These ladies are undercutting these quite a bit.
This leaves Amanda with a pretty good opportunity here to get her second game.
She's just got to shoot this into the hole instead of she's been trying to spin these in. And I think because of the angle here, she's got to roll forward.
Right.
So I think she's going to dead center pocket this ball. No need for spin. I bet you she makes it.
Oh, get in the hole.
I bet you I'm wrong.
So that was an overcut that time. So she's finding a happy medium.
Just a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
A little bit too little thick, little thin. This gives Kelly 6 and a race to 8.
Tommy Besta walking in the door. I'm telling you, I'm going to talk him into playing
Uh-oh.
the Kings match.
I don't see why he wouldn't play.
Oh, he should. I'm serious. If he played 8-ball, there's not a lot of people that can beat him at 8-ball.
No.
I don't care what anybody says.
You know, it'd be a good challenge
I see him
match.
get out of more 8-ball racks than
Tom and John. That's a match made in heaven.
you know.
I think there's a lot of history there. So maybe Tom and Chad, Tom and Ray.
Tom and Chad are related.
Well,
Doesn't mean they're not.
so they wouldn't want to.
competitive.
Yeah, I mean that might be one of those weird things where it's hard to play each other. You know, kind of
Yeah.
like a league
We're
league
playing
partner.
their kid.
Right. Exactly. I don't know if they just have to step up and say they want to play. We can work something out. One of these max bet challenge matches. 1 p.m. Saturday. I kind of like the time. Early, but not too early.
Yeah. It's not 11:15.
Yeah. Swear the flyer said 11:30. I'm still going to find the flyer afterwards. I'm not completely. Whoa.
Oh, fired into the corner pocket.
So, like I said, Amanda's from Watertown. Kelly's from Nakusa. I'm trying to see what kind of equipment they use. Amanda uses a Russ Espiritu for braking, shooting Jacoby with a Predator Revo shaft.
It's tough to get back up table here. I don't know exactly how she's going to. It takes forever to go between that camera and that camera. So she keeps
Left it
going
tough.
for safeties here.
Kelly shoots with McDermott and jump as pea shower. She uses a Kamui soft tip. Amanda uses a Predator medium, which is what Tyler Steyer uses. Predator Victory medium, which is a very hard tip. On the hardness scale, their mediums and softs are more like what a medium in other brands would be.
So we're here to help. So what I would tell Amanda, if I could speak in her ear right now, is she's got to start making balls eventually. You know, she keeps playing safe, and
Yeah.
it's not working because Kelly's in, hey, I'm way ahead, I can go for everything mode,
Right.
right? And that starts making stuff happen sometimes, you know what I mean? So I think Amanda's got to just realize that she's got to start winning games, which means making balls.
Well, I don't have the stats for this, but how many times has Amanda had an 8, 9, 10 available? 4 or 5 times?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So if you really take that into consideration, I think she's just waiting for that opportunity to get the last couple balls and then make the 10. And I mean, the score could be completely switched right now. I mean, I know that's not the kind of pool that we strive for, but sometimes when you see the match going back and forth, you don't want to make all the balls and let your opponent get the last ball or two.
Yeah, I understand, but
You
you
know?
get to a point where you're playing two reserve too.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And that happens.
Like
Right.
she has to switch over to a mode where she's actually able to get out.
Correct. Ooh, nice breakout.
That mode right there. That's the shot. And now play smart if you have to. You know what I mean? But when you have an opportunity, you got to at least go for it.
Correct. I see what you're saying.
Get started.
You're 100% right.
And then know when to pull back.
I don't think she's holding back.
Well, now she should. Right. I'm hoping she decided that for herself after the last.
And this isn't a bad roll. I think you just naturally roll forward. You get the 6 on this. Worry about the 7 later. Oh, she's going the other way.
The other way.
I think I would take this in the bottom left, unless it doesn't go, yeah. The leave on the 6 was there. That might be why she chose to shoot it in the bottom right.
It might not have went past the 9 either.
It's possible. It's hard to see on the screen, as you guys out there know.
It's like the prevent defense sometimes, right?
Oh, did you talk to Mark Bell? Did I miss that?
Yeah, he said he's on his way for the 8-ball tournament.
Oh, nice. We'll tell Fung you're not coming.
I don't think. Oh, there's another guy that I want to play the Kings match. What are the odds of that? Straight across. John Kutnick is standing over there across the room. Man, you put in brand new diamond pool tables and everybody crawls out of the woodwork to come and play.
Well, they've been stuck at home all week.
Time ago.
Well, while they're here, maybe we can plant the seed.
Oh, yeah. Kutnick's not going to hear the end of it. He's playing. I got to be careful. I got told earlier this week something about I was picking on somebody.
You're picking on somebody?
Who I've known forever. Well, when I yelled at somebody.
Oh, well, that's just kind of how you should have seen me in the Scotch doubles, man.
Well, they yelled at me first, and I've known them forever. So
yeah.
I just blew up. I lost my temper. But so did he.
Well, I missed that one.
Yeah.
She going for the 10?
She is.
But I think she came out looking pretty good on the 7. Not sure if Kelly's going to kick at it or maybe try to play a safe.
Maybe safe.
Again, maybe I'm not seeing it. It's possible it cuts. So both players dislike template racks. I'll get a question or two on the questionnaire going while we can. TK strolls in. One of my league partners from the past. Cool dude.
TK towel.
Amanda prefers 9-foot tables. Kelly prefers 7-foot tables. Which is funny. Amanda prefers valley tables. So 9-foot and valleys. Isn't that kind of a double negative? Or
double negative.
Okay, well, the question is, what table do you typically play?
Correct.
So it's not what you prefer. So let me correct that. She most likely plays on valleys because that's what's in her area.
Yep. But prefers playing on that.
Okay. And her area would be Watertown, Wisconsin.
I can tell she's trying to get a rhythm going here. She must be a rhythm type player.
She shoots real good, and then we get down to these last couple balls, and it seems like it goes back and forth a little bit. A lot of that's nerve. It's tough playing on the stream table.
That too.
Can't forget that.
Oh, boy, that's a
nice thin cut.
Really nice.
I'd be perfectly happy with this. I mean, yeah, it's not straight, but
yeah, this is
totally doable.
Last shot, this is much easier than the last shot. So if she's hitting the ball that confident,
right
she's
in the center,
have no problem with that shot.
She's on the hill.
She is. Kelly making short work today.
Favorite game for Amanda is all games. Favorite game for Kelly is 8-ball. So I'm assuming Amanda must have won the leg for picking the game. Otherwise, we'd be watching 8-ball. Just an assumption. How old were you when you started playing pool? Amanda says 9.
Yeah, they don't. They aren't answering their age, which is fine.
I skip over those. Yeah.
I decided we should put on there how many years have you been playing pool instead of ask the age.
Oh, right. Well, it's interesting to know, though, when someone, and there's a difference when you started playing pool and when you took it seriously. Because I could say I started playing pool when I was 15, 16, and I went to the, Mecca Center and played in the sports arena. I was in the BCW, but I was really clueless. I had no clue what was going on. And then took 20 years off, came here.
I know. I knew you when you were like 18 or 19,
Yeah.
so I know.
Hey, but I knew how to take care of tables.
That's true.
I cleaned the crap out of tables just to get pool time.
Need a job?
Times have changed. It'll be $65 an hour.
Yeah, minimum. That's friend rate.
Yeah. Plus meals, plus,
Right, yeah.
daily expenses. Do you offer a retirement plan?
No, but you can blame me for everything wrong in your life if you ever leave.
I do that anyway. So Amanda said 9 years old when she started playing pool. Kelly played in her 20s, took 15 years off, started playing competitive about 8 years ago. I mean, that's a solid answer because there's a difference between just playing at your local bowling alley, right? And, banging balls around.
Now you're dissing me? I started playing at a bowling.
We all did.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you couldn't go there and play 40 hours a week. You couldn't play people like, John and those guys. They just weren't there. You every once in a while you got a bar match, and $30 or a beer or something like that. It's just not the same.
I was lucky. I got to play against like Ricky Poole and
I had none of that.
Larry Ryder, Larry Backus, Steve LaRose, Terry Yates. They were all gamblers.
Yeah, and that's going to teach
betters,
you. I ended up playing when I was, 18, 19.
Shot.
Is that going?
Shot of the game.
Wow.
Shot of the match.
Beautiful bank.
Perfect. I don't know that it helped her a lot, but
now for the two ball.
She didn't play it.
No, that's what I was just going to say. I think this is the option rule, which does Amanda know she can give this back to her?
She shouldn't. She picked 10 ball.
True. So anyway, Dan Herdina.
I was trying to figure out if I stopped.
Yeah, I know. I saw the one up here a couple of times. Chris Foldiak. Oh, see now, I have to ask her if she knew that she could have given that back maybe later, and if she's even in the mood to hear it.
Yeah,
maybe she'll watch this later. There's been a couple of options that have been passed, and I think that rule sometimes eludes people. I would have totally given that back without thought.
Yep. Without thought, other than I'm going to give this back.
Yeah, which doesn't take much thought. I'm just going to stay in my seat.
Yeah.
You shoot it.
This is interesting. Got the bat bridge, which I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, we need the moose antler.
Yeah, I like that one better too. Well, she put it down, and with 18 kicks, she still did not come out on the 3.
A little unlucky there.
Little kick shot around the 9 ball. Very makeable ball, I think. Nope. Or she's going to masse it off the rail and cut it in. Oh, man.
So close.
Pretty close.
I'm really surprised it didn't curve into that. Ball in hand.
Okay, Amanda. Let's see if she can get something going here. Get out here on the 5. If she can work out the 5, she'll be doing all right. I'm sensing some frustration here. That's a good shot.
Wow. And I do think there's a cut on the 5 available here. Not really easy to get on the backside of the 6, though. Unless you go back and forth.
Well,
Yeah,
she got a bit of.
I think she is a little frustrated looking at, kind of.
Yeah, this is going to be the end of the game here. Pretty sure that.
Well, with that being said, we asked, hey, have you ever taken lessons? And for how long? Amanda said Tim Miller, the monk, and Jeanette Lee.
Oh, she didn't get her.
Now, Tim Miller, I've seen him on YouTube. Seems like a real chill dude. He's got his pool hall kind of with like bamboo trees in the background blowing in the wind. It's definitely very relaxing.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Would you look at that
one,
bank?
That one she did try.
And decent shape on the 6 to naturally come out for the 8, not the 9. Riley, where are you? Keep us in line here. Yeah, a little, maybe a medium screw back. She just stunned. This is tricky now. Do you try to do something fancy, or do you just make the ball?
Just make the 9 here. Hit it low. You're not going to scratch. You know what I mean? Just like she hit it. That's perfect.
And she's got a decent angle. Really not jacked up on any rails. Very good opportunity here to make this 2.
It's the 10 ball.
What did I say?
2.
Oh, no.
Oh,
2.
you meant 2
Yeah.
games.
2 games on the scoreboard.
She
Yeah.
has missed a lot of 10 balls. I think at least 3.
Yes, it's been the difference in this match. If she would have made all of the opportunities that she had on the 10 ball, she'd probably be in the lead.
Or tied, yeah.
I mean, it's tough to look at that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it is, but
But-
it's going to be tough for her to
It's what we got to do
look
up here
back
sometimes.
and see it too. Well, there it is, and that's a great shot by Kelly.
It's a very good shot.
Puts it down. I'm sure Amanda is going to be disappointed here a little bit in the way that this went today. But I was watching her warm up, and, man, I expected her to really come out smoking because she was warming up great.
I know. She can play. I played her on that table about 2 months ago
Yeah,
for like, I don't know, $5-10, and she killed me.
yeah. I mean, well, right. I mean, so she's, I feel bad for her, but I know the feeling. I didn't perform the way I expected to yesterday when I played, and it's tough, I mean, when you come out there and then you get on the camera and your brain just starts going. I mean,
Correct.
It's a tough thing to fix. So,
It is.
The
stream table is not easy.
I feel her pain. Everybody knows she plays much better than she performed today. Kelly, outstanding, shot every opportunity she had. Didn't miss a lot of shots, really, that I recall.
No, Kelly, I mean, and to make that final 10 ball after your opponent's missed, sometimes I have a habit of missing as well.
Especially
it's like
when
the
you're that
pressure's
far
on.
up, right?
Right.
Yep.
And you're just kind of freewheeling. She put the hammer down.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right, guys, don't go too far away. We got the Knights coming up here at, 1:45 now, I think, right?
I'm not going to say times because I'm obviously a little off on the flyer.
So 1:45, we got the Knights starting up. We've got our current, jesters starting up. Our current jester, James Ward, right?
Again.
Oh. Anyways.
It's been a long week.
Stick around, come back, whichever you prefer, but we're going away. So thanks
Thanks
guys.
everybody.
Yep.